I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Good evening, this is Dr. Bones back for part 2 of New Music Saturday, and I'm back with Nessie. Nessie, what's going on?
Well, I'm still excited to hear new music, and it's not that I don't hope it's that heavy music, but as everyone should know by now, as all the listeners should know by now, I'd rather like the mellow sound of music, and I'm still appreciative of some heavy music, but I think the days is a stand for today. Some music is sure a great one, with sort of concept, but I hope for more mellow tunes now.
Well, they are going to be a bit more...
But no offense.
Yeah. they are going to be a bit more mellow, and I do have somewhat heavier, but not really heavy, and we'll get to and that's the band I was telling you about earlier, Corner for the Police. So we'll get to them in a little bit, but we're going to kick it off with exclusive 2 brand new ones from Peter Klein. Their first one here is 5 Elements. All right, that was Peter Klein with Five Elements. And the first thing I think of when I think of well, just the title, even though there's no lyrics in this song, it's an instrumental. But there's a movie called The Fifth Element, which actually Britt and I talked briefly about on Bloggers Corner earlier this afternoon. And it just reminded me of that. And it kind of, if you've seen the movie, you know, the song itself kind of would go for certain with certain parts of the movie. So I mean, I know it wasn't intentionally done that way at all, but you could easily fit that in, and just like cool kind of vibe and flow to it, and just like really, I don't know, just really one of those cool kind of chill mellow tunes.
Yeah, it definitely is, and I really like that it flowed very effortlessly. There was no like the strange dynamic, but it was really nice progressing, and I like that there was a change in dynamics too. That it was kind of distant, elusive in the beginning, the sound at least, and then it kind of intensified and was more tense in vibration, so and vibrancy. So it definitely has some nice changes in the arrangement, but still flowed very smoothly in sound.
Absolutely. So we're going to get to actually another new one from him. This is another exclusive here on Dr. Bones here. And this is Peter Klein with a song called Your Ghost.
Your ghost is in the playground across the way, under silent trees, on silent ground, and hanging around dim lanes, asking for chocolates and kisses from those partners, from those past near misses. So many and any would have done, even me. Your ghost is in my head and in my bed, crowding me. Crowding me. You like these hiding flowers to drink and stay. Your ghost hides in the rain, hidden in the drawer where the big part of me is hidden too. Sharp shadows frame your sharp shape, blinds drawn like eyelids over windows. Your ghost is in my head and in my bed, crowding me, crowding me. Your ghost is in my head and in my bed, crowding me, crowding me. Your ghost is in the streets, my comfort is in the ground, and the living and the dying, and the living and the dying are all around. The living and the dying are all around me.
All right, that was Peter Klein and Your Ghost. Excuse me. I like this one just because, well, it's got lyrics in it, and his songs are kind of half and half have lyrics, half don't. And it's always interesting to hear what he comes up with, just because they're always they seem pretty deep, and I just love the flow of it. It kind of goes with the title of Your Ghost, and it's kind of got that somewhat eerie feel to it, but not too kind of like creepy, but it's still present. So I don't know if I said creepy enough times there, but
just to stress it.
yeah. No, it's I can put like that bold black underline under it thing. So, but it is a very cool tune, and I'm very appreciative of Peter Klein for setting us those tunes for an exclusive on the Dr. Bones show. So thank you very much, Peter. I do very much appreciate it. The songs are awesome. Nessie.
Yeah, it definitely had kind of a gloomy feel, and I really like that it appealed, at least to me, that way. That it was quite unaltered and raw in sound, but you definitely notice that there is a concept behind the sound, because it had edges, but still had smooth elements in it too, and it some kind was rebellious at some points, and I was wondering where the whole song gonna progress to. But it was definitely nice to hear vocal elements in it too, and that they have been added, because they definitely played well with the whole arrangement, and I really like that they were kind of imbuing and rather dreamy but still edgy in sound.
Right on. So next up, we're gonna get into Go debut just a few weeks called the project is called Desiccant, and this song is called Green Mist. Dig it. All right, that was Desiccant is the project name, and they're at 43 Street Punk on Twitter. You can check him out, and this is cool. He just threw this together, and he had a lot of fun doing it. And the email he sent me, as he told me, and it's a very good tune. I really like it, and I'm glad I got it. And almost last minute, I still, even though I give a deadline for my submissions, I can still take a few after that. I always usually say 6 just because on time I have to make sure everything's loaded and properly done in time. So sometimes I will take things afterwards if I get the time to do it. So, but this time, I had a little bit extra time to do that, and I was happy to do so. And this was a great tune, especially one I was happy to get.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. We're doing a show here. Forgot that. Sorry.
Okay. Well, it was quite surprised because the Twitter name just led me to believe it's kind of punk music, and I expect something heavy, something too weird, and was very decently and very surprised and happy that it's not that harsh and rasping sound. But I really liked that it was suspensefully arranged and rather placid in sound, and I think the distinct arrangement of instruments was definitely striking too. And it had a nice flow, rather gentle in sound, but still gripping.
Oh, right on. Well, we have just one more song to get to, and then we'll be getting to the brand new one by Midnight Hour, and we will have Brad on. So we're going to take one more song here, just before we get to Brad and the new Midnight Hour song. And this one is pretty much a reworked version of the original. And this is The Urchins, who's been very good to us to send us so much new music. The song is called Make Me Born Again. Dig it.
Addicted to the wrong drug. I'm stuck. I'm praying to the skies above. All inside, I'm black and blue. Let the rain on me just wash right through. I'm down. I'm lost and I may never be found. 'Cause all I is this to end, so you can make me born again. I'm sure that all I want is to be pure. I've seen the dirt and I wanna be clean. 'Cause all this to end, so you can make me born again. And I can feel the change, it shakes my brain. And I can feel it pulsing through my veins. When I hear them say it's up to you, I just get the feeling that I can't lose. I'm stuck, addicted to the wrong drug. I'm praying to the skies above. All inside, I'm black and blue. Let the rain on me just wash right through. I'm down. I'm lost and I may never be found. 'Cause all I want is this to end, so you can make me born again. changes, shakes my brain, and I can feel it pulsing through my vein. When I hear them say it's up to you, I just get the feeling that I can't lose, and I can feel the changes, shakes my brain, and I can feel it pulsing through my vein. When I hear them say it's up to you, I just get the feeling that I can't lose.
Right on. That was the Urchins, Make Me Born Again. Just a remastered version of the original, which will be on the EP when it comes out. I'm not sure when that is, but it will be. So a very cool tune. Obviously, classic Urchins, kind of mellow, kind of upbeat, kind of blues rock kind of mix, you know, and kind of gets into it, and just kind of a mellow, kind of chill tune. You can tap your hand to and tap your foot to, and just really enjoy.
Yeah, it definitely is a mellow sound, but at the same time very sweeping, and you just can tap your feet along and sing along easily because the lyrics are quite catchy too. As you said, I really enjoy the bluesy sound of the whole song as well, and the vocals are very appealing to the listener, quite accessible, and just get you into the song and have still this rather edgy timbre and kind of vehemence and sound too.
Absolutely. Now, here's a moment we've all been waiting for. I'm going to be calling Brad right now, and he'll be introducing the new Midnight Hour song. So just give me a moment here, and we'll have him online. I am really excited for this. So
Well, I would lie if I said I wasn't.
all right. All right. So just waiting here until it connects.
Yeah, it could take the time.
No.
No? Okay.
Yep, it's green. It's ringing. Hey, Brad, how are you? It's Dr. Bones and Nessie.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how about yourself?
Doing great. Enjoying the
Oh, man, it's good to have you on the show. So we're really excited to have you introduce this new song.
yeah, man, I'm excited too. It's fun. It's been a while.
What's that, sorry?
So I said it's been a while.
Oh, man, it's been way too long. I know I've emailed you a couple of times. You guys have been very busy, but, man, it's really good to have you back on. I mean, I can still remember the first time. It was a lot of fun. And I think, just before we get into the new song, have you queued up here. Nessie, if you remember, we made a comment. It was from a Saturday Night Live skit saying that, once again, proving my theory that Germans love David Hasselhoff.
Oh yeah, I still remember.
Yeah. So...
But then definitely an exception to that. But no offense. I mean, if some German people love him and like his music and like what he's doing and watching Baywatch, it's fine.
All right, Brad. Well, if you're ready, let's cue up this new song.
Sure, man. Yeah, was that Nessie speaking?
Yeah, that was Nessie,
I
yeah.
can barely hear her.
Oh, yeah, it's probably due to my microphone. It kind of sucks. But
Is that any better?
Say
No,
something.
but what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah, it's like yeah, it's like the weirdest sound. It's cutting in and out. Is this the show right now?
Yeah, we're on live right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
More professional than huh?
It's all good, Brad. So why don't you go ahead and cue up this new song?
All right. Well, this is a new song from Midnight Hour, and it's just a single that we wanted to release, kind of as a forerunner for hopefully what will be the next record that we can put out this year, and it's called Monster.
All right. Well, here we go with the brand new single by Midnight Hour, Monster. Dig this.
I'm afraid of what you do to me, 'cause I'm a wolf dressed like a sheep. When you get close, I can't control my teeth. So touch my skin, come on, set me free. 'Cause I'm hungry for you. Yeah, I'm dying for you. I can't help myself. I want you and no one else. I want more of this, more and more until it makes me sick. Monster, monster. I try and try, but I cannot be. Monster, monster. I want you, and I can't fight it anymore. I don't know you and you don't know me, but don't be scared, I swear I'm not a creep. Right now, do's and don'ts don't mean nothing. I've been watching you for 18 weeks. For 18 years, I swear I was asleep. But twisting this thing's taking over. I can't help myself. I want you and no one else. I want more of this, more and more until it makes me sick. Monster, monster. I try and try, but I cannot be. Monster, monster. I want you, and I can't fight it Dressed like a sheep. I can't help myself. I want you and no one else. I want more of this, more and more until it makes me sick. Monster, monster. I try and try, but I cannot be. Monster, monster. I want you, and I can't fight it anymore. I can't fight it anymore. I can't fight it anymore. I can't fight this. I can't fight it anymore.
All right, the brand new Midnight Hour single, Monster. Nessie, I'm going to let you start with this one. Go ahead with your thoughts.
Well, I've listened to it quite often by now because each time a Midnight Hour release a new song, I'm quite eager to listen to it. And I've actually listened the first time on YouTube on a live version of it. It was not the best quality, but I could already back then tell that it's a very catchy song. Definitely shows that the band has grown in sound because they added some gloomy, dark feel to it and really expanded the sound. The riffage in the Hills composition is very great. It really gets you into the song from the very beginning, and I think Tim did a great job on that. And I really like that Brad's vocals are quite ardent in sound and definitely have a fierce element to it too. The song's just simply catchy, really gets you, and definitely keeps you excited to listen to the whole track.
Absolutely, and you know what? This is a good tune, and as we were talking before, just that we haven't heard new MH for a while, and it was so good to hear the new stuff and just hear the band evolution and change. And Brad, obviously you're on the line with us right now. Your vocals were absolutely stellar in this one, and it's always good to hear just your different types of vocal range.
Thanks, man. Yeah, well, we were trying to do just something that was a little bit different, trying to push like our sound, and I was trying to push my voice in maybe a darker area. I don't think we'd kind of ever really explored that, so it was just kind of a little challenge just to explore something a little bit darker for us, because Modern Love was very upbeat and major and poppy, and so yeah, it was a lot of fun to basically just figure this track out. So.
Well, it was, like I said, it was really cool to hear, just because, I can see the difference in change, but like I've said many times on the show before, is that music, just like this show, is a constant, like, it's constantly evolving, and you have to try new things, and that in order to keep people interested, and not kind of repeat the same stuff a few times over. So it's always nice to hear that, and there's definitely change. And you're right, from Modern Love and all the other songs we played many times on the show, Brad, because you guys were awesome. But
I appreciate it.
it's just it's a cool change, and I was very impressed when I first heard it the other day.
Thanks. Yeah, well, it's I don't want to deliver the same record again. Like I want to bring something different. Some bands are it's very tempting to try and write that record again. Like, what was the song that worked really well, and how do we duplicate that? And I don't think that's just not the way I work. Like, I want to keep moving forward, see what's going to happen. I don't want to try and somehow like relive the past in a sense. Like trying to write that same song but in a different way. I just want to move forward and see. Even if what we write isn't groundbreaking or anything, at least for us, if it's moving forward and it's different than what we've done before, then we're satisfied and we feel accomplished with that. So.
Well, and that's a good way to approach it, just because, like, in general, bands need change, especially if you have a good freshman album and you go to a sophomore album, you want that one to be just as good, if not better, because, it's kind of a somewhat of a make or break album, and and it's always nice to have them change and have the sound kind of just really kind of set itself out there and draw people in right away, because they're personally, when I first listened to it, it's like, this is really cool. I can compare the old stuff, and comparing the two is like, no, this is really cool, and I really enjoy this because this is different than the last one, and just a few like little changes here and there just made it that much more interesting and exciting to listen to.
Yeah, and as a listener, I get, I don't know, I'm so ADD, I get like bored, like if somebody's delivering the same thing to me, like I'm always expecting like a change. I want to see, like, I want to hear something new, and different. So I kind of expect that out of myself too. Otherwise, I'll get really bored with writing songs, I guess.
Well, man, like I said, that's a great way to put it. But Brad, thank you so much for coming on to do the show and introduce a brand new Midnight Hour song. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, and anytime. You guys have been claiming us very early, so I appreciate it so much. Really do. So we all do. So
and
I wish I could have heard Nessie. Sorry, Nessie.
Yeah, it's fine. I still can't hear you, so I can listen to it again, so it's fine.
All right. Well, she said she could still hear you, Brad, if you didn't hear that, and she'll listen to you after, because the link is good forever, right? So, Brad, thank you so much. And once everything's released, we'll definitely have you guys back on the show because it was a lot of fun the first time, and I'm really looking forward to another round.
Awesome. Pleasure. Have a good one, guys. Have a
You
good night.
too. Thank you, Brad.
All right, see ya.
All right, bye. All right, guys, that was Brad from Midnight Hour introducing the new Midnight Hour song "Monster," and that was awesome. It was nice to have him on, and we got a few more songs here to go, and we're probably going to have to do one more show here because we have so much still. So I think we're going to move into going from that. We're going to try, how about a band called the Audio Kings of the World? The song's called Camera. Dig it. All right, that was Audio Kings of the Third World Camera. Really cool, kind of dark, kind of electro popish sound to it.
Yeah, it was definitely very, at some points, very striking and sounding kind of wavering. So you didn't know what to expect next, but it has had a very dizzy, dark atmosphere and feel about it, and the lyrical part was quite repetitive, but it didn't do any harm to the whole song. So it was just nice to focus on the arrangement, the melodic progression in the song, and this was very nice listening to because it had different layers and was rather forceful in sound, but still laid back at some moments.
Absolutely. We're going to finish up this part of the show with a brand new one from Plainview. The song is called The Reborn. Dig this.
Tired of waiting, tired of holding on until it's gone, lost to the ages, reason and hope fell away. Greet the new day, confused, had to stop, diffused like a bomb. So use the one heart, reborn. No one is blameless, no one is innocent. We just spent closing the book now, shutting the box to be lost. Count the cost, confused, had to stop, diffused like a bomb. So use the one heart, reborn. Confused, had to start, diffused like a bomb. So use the one heart, reborn.
All right, that was Plainview with Reborn, their brand new single. What are your thoughts on this one, Nessie?
It was definitely melodically very pleasing in sound, and it was harmonically arranged, very rhythmically terms, quite inviting and rather accessible. It's not that it was easy music, but it was kind of easy to grasp and really get fastly into the song. And I really liked the charming and soft vocals of it. It was quite expressive and stressed the lyrics. And what was most striking about it was like the part at the very end of the song when there was a vocal echo, which was quite rousing but still ambient.
All right.
And the guitarists were quite dashing but still very harmonic in respect to the whole composition, and it was quite of complex in arrangement.
A few seconds turn it off, Nessie. So I have to cut you off.
Okay.
So we'll continue this on part 3 of New Music